Welcome everybody to Hollywood TV. I'm your host Holly, and today we're going to be taking a look at the real James Hardy, wide receiver of the Buffalo Bills. Now James, tell me, how did it feel when you first found out that you were going to play for the Buffalo Bills?
Found out during the draft, had a little draft party with my family. I was ecstatic, just knowing that my dreams was about to finally come true and me playing for a professional team. I worked 21 years to get to this level, and now to see it pay off. At the time, it was just the best feeling I've had thus far in my life. Just couldn't wait to come here and look forward to it and get in this end zone as soon as I came to Buffalo, because that's what they drafted me for.
So you've been out to maybe a lot of the spots. Do you have any restaurants? Do you like the buffalo wings?
The buffalo wings cool. I eat very healthy, so I don't really eat buffalo wings that often. But when I got here, I made sure I went down there a couple of times. There's a couple of restaurants we go to, Club 31. A lot of the restaurants that the team, they tell me that's good. I try to go to restaurants here, go over to Canada as well, just to see the different varieties around the area.
So, when you're not in the field, do you have any other hobbies, interests? Like, what does James Hardy like to do for fun?
I like to read. I've been reading a lot more. I'm trying to expand my mind. I started back to school again, so trying to get that degree. Spend time with my son, my fiance. I'm a family guy, so when I'm not on the field, if I'm not at home, I'm studying film. I'm studying another receiver that I can pick certain traits that they use in their game to implement them in mine. And since I got injured, I was really just trying to get back. Coming from Indiana, I never really had any type of injury until I got to this level. And having one of the devastating injuries that I had, torn ACL, it was very difficult for me to get over that hump. It took a while, but I didn't feel pressure to get back on the field, and I just kept believing in myself and having a great camp around me to make sure that I progress each and every day. And now I'm ready. Now it's time to get it going.
And I know you said that it was difficult, like during the rehabilitation process. So how did it feel being taken away from the team and being on the field and actually having to go through recovery? Like, what was going through your mind? Were you worried?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I feel anybody that get hurt at any different level, you worried if you're gonna be able to be back at your top form that you was when they drafted me. Was I ever gonna be able to have the speed that I had before? I've never really been hurt. I've had surgery maybe once or twice, but on fingers, but it was never really nothing major. So it was a lot of doubts going on in my mind. It was a lot of things that I had to overcome, and I'm back 100%, if not the same, faster than what I was before. So now we just got to throw this ball. I feel even though I've been drafted here for a couple years, I still haven't got a chance to do anything yet. But I just been patient, been prayed up, and my time is coming now with the new coaching staff, and I'm just waiting to explode.
So you feel that you're ready for next season?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And I know just a little earlier you mentioned that you have a little boy. So is it hard kind of juggling your career as an athlete and spending time with your son now?
Yeah, it is, because he's not with me on a day-to-day basis. Trying to be a father over the phone gets difficult at times, and he's not old enough to learn Skype and all that different technology, but he comes with me for at least a week a month. Try to get as much stuff in as I can with him, but then I still gotta work. Daddy still gotta travel and do other things, and he doesn't understand that. And all he wants to do is want me to come home so he can run to me and jump on me and stuff, but he's starting to understand that Daddy has to work to put food on the table and supply the things that he has, and I feel the older he get, the more he'll understand. But as of right now, it's very difficult. But I have a great supporting cast, and my fiance spend a lot of the time with him, and he's crazy about her, so it makes it worth his while.
And I know he's still pretty young, but Does he want to play football in the future? Do you kind of try to coach him into trying to play football professionally?
Yeah, I mean, I try to coach him to do everything. He's into soccer right now, so trying to get them legs real strong.
Yeah, and I know he definitely looks up to you, like probably a lot of other youth now. Do you feel that by being a professional athlete, especially a professional black athlete today, that there are any stigmas that you have to overcome, any obstacles maybe?
I mean, growing up in the inner city, it's the obstacle itself. So when you get to this level, I mean, it's just a bigger target on your back. I say everyone from my city, from the age of 25 and under, I'm the only one to make it. And everybody looks at me. And I've been in the spotlight in my city since 11 years old. And now that I get drafted and they don't see me on TV all the time like they used to, you know, they ask a lot of questions. But at the same time, even though I'm not on TV scoring touchdowns, I'm still coming back home to talk to the Boys and Girls Club, go back to my high school, help kids to get prepared for college, teach them certain things, have basketball camps. I've always been involved within the city ever since middle school. And when I graduated high school, the mayor gave me my own day, which is June 12th, every day. And until I'm living, I have my own day and I do certain things for little children. I'm getting together a football camp that I'm gonna start doing, a basketball camp, because a lot of them, they recognize me for basketball instead of football. I've always been a multi-talented athlete, but at the same time, I wanted to show them the different things that I can do within the community and to help children, to help families. I have a turkey giveaway each Thanksgiving. I try to have a toys giveaway for Christmas, the children that's, you know, wake up and not have nothing under the tree. I've had that happen to me multiple times throughout my life, so I know what it feels like, and I try to help as many little kids as I possibly can. You know, within my city, within the Buffalo city, I do homework with Hardy. I go to certain elementary schools and help children after school with their homework, especially the ones that don't want to do it, and try to get them motivation that if they change their grade point average, they can come to a Buffalo Bills game.
Now, for the kids who growing up like in the urban cities who maybe don't have that many opportunities, who might say to you, I want to do what you do, I want to be a professional athlete. Do you have any advice to them as how they can kind of get noticed or stand out or make it and rise above this situation?
First thing, they need to get on their knees and pray. If it was anything with the situations that I grew up in, if it was something that my mother taught me, I mean, she never was really there for me for my childhood, but I remember at the age of 3, she taught me how to get on my knees and pray. And I always felt guilty if I didn't do it every single day. And I didn't understand why, but now I do. Because everyone that I looked up to, they either on drugs, they either in prison or they dead. Most of my friends are dead, and I think the thing that separated me is because I always felt guilty if I didn't pray. And first of all, you need to do that. Then you need to, you know, whatever your craft that you feel that you want to do, you got to do it every single day with all your might. Everything that you got inside of you, you got to get good grades. If you don't get good grades, you're not allowed to play anything. So that should be number one besides the praying. And then just go on the internet, look at certain guys that you look up to, see what they do. Because to get to this level is nothing's easy, first of all. And especially if you're not going to get paid for anything unless you're good or great at it. And so you just have to watch people that you idolize to a certain extent, see what they do, and then work harder than them.